I was on the bus the other day on the way to a big day. I had lots and lots of meetings, lots and lots of things that I had to get my head around. My head was spinning. I had to think about a few difficult conversations that I had to have, and before I knew it, my shoulders were experiencing a great deal of tension. They were up around my ears. I was really tight, and it got me thinking how often we have subconscious things that cause a lot of tension in the body. Now, when we warm up, it's important to start our warm-ups and start our singing sessions as we mean to go on. And so that might mean that actually you need to be aware of these areas or these blockages, these points of tension before you get into your big working load. Now, one of the things we can do when we warm up is just be conscious of how the body is feeling. That's sometimes difficult because sometimes we've got a lot of things in our head, but actually to quieten the mind and actually be in a place of clarity is a great way to start your warm-up. So whatever you do for your warm-up, you might do scales and arpeggios, you might have different things that you like to do, semi-included exercises like lip rolls. Whatever you're doing, try and scan. Think about tension in the body, notice it, notice where that tension is occurring and start to let it go. It might be in the jaw, it might be in the tongue, it gets a huge amount of tension, particularly in the root. It might be even in the lips. You could experience that in the tight knees. Maybe your knees are really locked, or for a lot of people it's around the abdominal wall. You've got a lot of tension. Now the body needs to be at ease, it needs to be able to move, it needs to be mobile, and the more that is the case, the easier the voice will come out in its truest form. And so the idea is scanning, being able to notice as you sing. Now this can be difficult for some singers because actually for a lot of people, tension they often identify with giving a lot of energy in their performances. It may be that they feel like they're not giving the audience enough if they're not experiencing loads and loads of tension. Now don't get me wrong, we need to be able to give generously to our performances. Sometimes we need to sail a little closer to the wind. However, we want to be really aware of the body being in a place of mobility and ease. And as we let that happen in our voices, we can then bring those performance qualities that make those performances feel really raw and exciting. And that is probably going to help you with your sustainability in your voices. The voice from a technical perspective needs to experience freedom, ease and release. Scan in your next warm-up and notice where you're experiencing tension and let it go. I hope that helps.